Hey guys, Sewing7 here, and today doing a video on the Modern Warfare Season 3 update. And something you'll notice in the background gameplay, or I think you'd notice right away, is that I'm actually using an LMG for this one. I'm using the M91. I was getting on that Damascus camo grind, getting back on it yesterday. I think I have the ARs and the SMGs Platinum, and I just haven't been enjoying the camo grind as much in this game as I did in Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 I actually had a lot of fun with it. I mean, Black Ops 4 was the only game where I got like the Dark Matter equivalent, and I got it pretty quickly too. I got Dark Matter in Black Ops 4 I think by January. I think it was like right around the new year. So that, I mean, if you think about it, Black Ops 4 came out towards the beginning of October. So I mean, yeah, I got Dark Matter, like, as far as like I go, considering I had never done it before, I got it pretty quickly in that game. This game, just haven't been enjoying it as much as far as like the camo grind goes. So like the end of last season, I kind of just used whatever I wanted and to have fun with like the game itself. And the beginning of this season, I think I'm going to try to get back on it. I'm going to try to get at least 2 categories of guns done. So I think what I'm going to go for is I think I'm going to try to get the LMGs done and try to get the marksman rifles done too, because I actually kind of enjoy using the marksman rifles. I think they're pretty fun, and I think I'm pretty close on. I think I actually have a lot of progress on those, and then I have 2 of the LMGs done, and the M91 obviously being one of them that I don't have done. I think the M91 and the MG34 I have to get done. So using the M91 in this gameplay should be fun for you guys to watch. A little bit different. This is not, the type of gun that freaking jump challenge right there. I still probably play a little too cracked with the LMG, to be honest. And definitely get killed because of that sometimes, but I just can't help it. But occasionally here, I'll, like right there, I'll do what I'm supposed to do, and I'll actually ADS and lock down a line of sight. And when you do that, man, the LMGs in this game are actually pretty good. Like, they can destroy people if you just set up ADS, lock down a line of sight, mount or whatever, and just like stare at an area, which is pretty much what you're supposed to do with an LMG. They can really shred people, so kind of underrated. But anyways, enough about that. Video is supposed to be about Season 3, and I wanted to get into some stuff with Season 3. First off, just going through the new additions. So as far as the launch week, of course, new battle pass, stuff like that. As far as maps go, 3 new multiplayer maps, and they do, to me, seem to be multiplayer maps. I don't know if any of these are playable in 10v10, but I know that they're all like 6v6. So you got Backlot, Sawmill, and Anaya Incursion. So Backlot, of course, being a COD 4 remake of one of my favorite COD, maybe my favorite COD 4 map. I thought Backlot was really good in COD 4, especially Search and Destroy. Backlot, really fun. How is it going to play in this game? Probably not very good, to be honest. Again, I don't play pubs in this game very often. I played the Season 3 update. I played Ground War the entire time. That's all I played, 6-7 hours. Ground War is still like just consistently what I have fun with in this game, and even then I don't always have fun playing Ground War, but it's the most consistent enjoyment I get out of this game. Pubs and Warzone are just not it, in my opinion. They're just not it. So if you like pubs in this game, maybe you'll like these maps. I'm not even sure, to be honest. I don't even know what Anaya Incursion is. I'm guessing Anaya Incursion, there's been this suggestion on Reddit for a while to make like a smaller version of Anaya for 6v6 or like 10v10, make like a smaller version of it. So I'm guessing that's what Anaya Incursion is. I'm guessing it's like Anaya Palace with areas of the map locked off, so to make it a 6v6 map or something like that. Again, I haven't played it. I don't know when I'm going to play it, so I don't even know, but I'm just guessing that's what it is. Backlot is for sure the COD 4 remake, and then Sawmill seems to be a new map. And from what I've seen of Sawmill actually looks to be pretty decent. Again, I'd have to try it, but it doesn't look that bad compared to some of the pub maps in this game that I've played. And if you have watched some of my older videos, you know that as far as pub maps, well, as far as maps in general in this game go, to be honest, I am not much of a fan of the map design in this game in general, especially for pubs, but in general too. Like, Anaya Palace is probably the only Ground War map that I genuinely think is a good map. Maybe Boneyard too, but the rest of the Ground War maps are just I don't even think the Warzone map is that good. Most of the pub maps are pretty bad. The only base game, so not counting the DLC, because I played a little bit of the base game, the only base game pub maps that I think are even that good, God, Justin, are Gunrunner and maybe Hackney Yard. I don't even like Hackney Yard that much, to be honest, but Gunrunner I think is actually a good map. Every other pub map base game is just like, eh. I've even come around to Azir Cave when I have to play pubs because they throw in these challenges in the seasons that are like, win 10 TDM games or something like that. I've even come around to Azir Cave, which is saying a lot because Azir Cave is not a good map. Azir Cave is not a good map by any means, but as far as this game goes, Azir Cave is like a 9 out of 10. So, anyways, new pub maps, if you actually somehow, some way enjoy pubs in this game, there you go. Little disappointed that there was no gunfight or ground war maps being added in, and I haven't heard anything from IW on like refreshing the gunfight tournament. I thought that the gunfight tournament would be something that they would like refresh the loot pool at the very least every season, but ideally like multiple times a season. But they, as far as I'm aware, they haven't refreshed it at all, and it's still like the same rewards. So there's no reason to, unless you just want some extra XP. And to be honest, with how much time you spend waiting, I'm not even sure. I'd have to do the math. I'm not even sure if the XP, like the bonus XP you get for the tournaments, is even worth it. If it's even like faster than playing stuff like Hardpoint, I doubt it. So at this point, there's just not much of a reason to play those gunfight tournaments. The cool thing to me in the gunfight tournaments is like, okay, you have this tournament bracket style system, and you get like in-game rewards depending on how well you do. I'm like, that's really cool. But they haven't refreshed it at all, and they haven't refreshed it with the start of the season, so that's a pretty bad sign in my opinion. I'm not very happy about that. I'm not very happy about no gunfight map on launch week. I'm not very happy about no ground war map from what I can tell for the entire season. I think we're hitting the point in this game where Warzone has already, to be honest, taken priority over everything else. And if you like the pubs in this game, if you like Spec Ops, if you like Ground War, if you like whatever, anything that's not Warzone, I think you're going to be shut out of luck here pretty soon, or already are getting to that point where it's just going to be Warzone from here on out, and there's just not going to be much added, or as much as we were used to in the first 2 seasons for those other interesting, game modes and new things with this game, like gunfight. Something that's like actually new might get shafted a little bit now, I think, with the gunfight tournaments too. Gunfight tournaments in-game tournaments, something completely new. Not getting any refresh there, not getting anything new there in the launch week of this season. Like, that's just a little frustrating. Ground War, completely new mode, completely new experience for Call of Duty. No new map on the board this entire season. It's a little scary. And I do not like the direction that it's going, because I don't like Warzone. I don't think Warzone's good. I've went over it, made video on it. I've probably talked about it multiple times on stream. I don't think Warzone's a very good BR. I don't think it's even better than Blackout. I think Apex is still the best BR in the market right now. And the only thing that Warzone really has going for it is that it's free to play. As far as everything else goes, I think Apex is just better. And it would take incredible changes from the ground up to make Warzone enjoyable, in my opinion. So it's just I don't think I'm ever going to play Warzone regularly. I don't think that's ever going to be my thing in this game. And the fact that it seems like it's taken over now is kind of putting I don't know, it's just like a huge dark cloud above the future of this game to me. Like, that's just what it seems like. It's like maybe the rain and the thunderstorm is not there yet, but I can see it. You know it's coming. That part of it is not completely hit, but it's coming. And it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of a sad time. Anyways, going through the stuff that, because I've mentioned it a few times here, other stuff for launch week. They added quads for Warzone. If you like Warzone, there you go. They added a new operator with Alex, cool, with the battle pass, like, alright, sweet, cool. New weapons, SKS and Renetti. I'm actually pretty happy about this. I think they both look fun. The SKS is a cool like DMR type gun. The Renetti looks like a new pistol that might be pretty balanced. I think I might actually use this one, so I actually don't mind the new weapons too much. I think they look cool. And the most unexpected thing that I don't recall seeing anything about, vehicle skins. That's right, COD gets vehicle skins before Halo. I know all my racers are probably pissed about that, but seriously, that's the most unexpected thing. And this might sound like a joke, but genuinely the coolest thing about this Season 3 update to me is the vehicle skins, because it was something that was just completely unexpected. Had no idea that there'd be anything like that, and it's completely unnecessary too. Like, you don't need vehicle skins, but it's just another like cool little addition to the game. And I you know, I can't really complain about it. I'm pretty happy with it. Never thought that that this game would have something like that, but again, just a cool little unneeded addition. No problem there. So complete surprise for me. I never thought that that would be a thing, but yeah, it's pretty decent. I'm a little frustrated, like I said, a little frustrated from the Halo Racing standpoint that this game is getting vehicle skins before that, but oh well. But yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Now, they also have stuff that's going to be added in during the season, 2 new operators. So if you like the operators, there you go. I don't really care too much about that. There is a new gunfight map coming in the season, just not on the launch week. There will be a new gunfight map coming, although kind of disappointingly, it seems like it's just probably going to be like a reworked version of Atlas Superstore, and I don't think Atlas Superstore is that good. So maybe the gunfight version will be better. On an optimistic note, I think the gunfight version probably will be better, but I don't know. At least we're getting some that freaking kill. At least we're getting some new gunfight content, and they're also adding in another pub map. Hard Hat from MW3, which is one of the better MW3 maps. Will it play well in this game? Probably not. But one of the better MW3 maps, and you know, MW3 fans have been looking for something to work with. So there you go. I think most of them will be happy with Hard Hat. New Warzone. I think there was like a leak about it, like a ton of different Warzone modes that are coming, and the only one that they give away in here is Shoddy Snipers. It's not called Shoddy Snipers, but that's what it is. So that'll be fun, and other game modes being added for Warzone. So there you go. New custom gunsmith, like, is it attachments? It says gunsmith customs. I don't really know what that means. Does that mean variants of weapons? Does that mean new attachments? Does that mean like custom? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Does it mean like new microtransactions that have like the variants with like the certain attachments already on them? Like, I don't really know what gunsmith customs means. I think it has to be either weapon variants or new attachments, but I don't really know what that means. And also a new weapon, which from the looks of it, it seems to be an LMG. That's all I can really say there. It looks like an LMG to me. We'll have to get more info on that one, but there's all the content as far as Season 3 goes, and obviously a new Battle Pass. And from what I've looked at the Battle Pass, I honestly think that Season 2, I'd have to compare them. They're very close. Season 2's Battle Pass was for sure an improvement upon Season 1's. I'm not so sure about Season 3, though. I think Season 3 might be like a tie with Season 2, or Season 2's might even be better. So maybe a little disappointed there. I'd have to really go back and look at the Season 2 Battle Pass to get a good comparison, because it's been a little bit, and I don't really... Like, even though I buy the Battle Pass, I honestly don't really care about it that much in this game anyways, so I'm not really too sure. But if you're someone that hasn't... So if you've bought the previous Battle Passes and you don't buy any cosmetics, you can essentially get the new Battle Passes for free, because you get your COD points back. You actually get more than 1,000. So if you're one of those people and you have those COD points from doing the other Battle Passes still, then sure, you know, might as well just get this one. It's not too different than the others. If you're someone that's thinking about buying into it, I don't know. I feel like last season's might have been better. So I don't know. Maybe hold off. Maybe they have something better for Season 4. I don't know. If you look at the cosmetics and you think it's worth it, go ahead. But I don't know. It's not too crazy of an improvement, if any at all, on Season 2. So there you go. There's my thoughts on that. As far as like changes go, a lot of changes. In the patch notes, and I'm not going to go through all these because I don't have that much time left in the video, but overall, I don't think it's mostly like a lot of bug fixes and like minor things. I don't think any of these changes are that important or going to be like that game changing. So I don't really have like too much to say there. Maybe some of these Spec Ops, I haven't really messed with it, but if you like Spec Ops, maybe these Spec Ops changes are nice. I've seen people saying that Spec Ops is a lot better now than it was off the start. Like, Spec Ops was bad off the start. I've seen a lot of people saying that it's actually a lot better now, so maybe like these extra fixes to add to that even more. So there's that. And then, you know, for all the Warzoners out there, you got some Warzone bug fixes. Again, I don't think it's anything I don't think I see anything in the Warzone changes that's going to make me like want to come back onto the game. But there are changes there. Maybe the best change from what I can see here is the increased price of the loadout drop. They gave a fat buff to that, or I guess it's technically a nerf. $10,000 now to buy a loadout drop. That's probably a good thing. And also fixing the circles. There were some really bad circles that could happen, and apparently they fixed that. So like, those are two pretty good changes as far as Warzone goes. They still have bigger changes to deal with, like cheaters and the audio being broken. But I mean, those are good steps forward, though, I think. But yeah, just closing out the video here, end of this gameplay. Nothing like too crazy in the patch notes. As far as like the bug fixes and all that stuff goes, it's not that bad of a patch. You know what I mean? Like it fixed some stuff. There's still some stuff missing, especially for Warzone. I feel like pubs and ground war are in like a stable spot at this point. So yeah, definitely still some stuff missing. Especially for Warzone, even though I don't really care about it, I know that I don't really care for it for playing it. I know that for the people that do care about it, there are a lot of people that play it, that there are a lot of issues there that they were probably hoping that would have been addressed in this patch and still have been skipped out on, so that's kind of unfortunate. Overall though, Season 3, I'm a little underwhelmed and a little worried. I think that this is where the Warzone takeover is happening, and I think that if you enjoyed the other aspects of the game, that's going to become less and less appealing to you, because the focus is clearly going to be on Warzone from here on out. So as far as like I said, for people that enjoy the rest of the game, this might be dark times. I have to start expecting less and less here. But you know, we'll see. So yeah, I'm very well, I don't even know if I can say underwhelmed. I'm very whelmed. I don't know, the patch is very like, it's just kind of there. It's nothing too crazy. The only cool thing that I didn't expect, again, honestly, the vehicle skins. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Not too much else to say. COD is biggest thing I have to say about it, it's still COD. MW is still MW. If you didn't like it before the patch, you're still not going to like it. If you liked it before the patch, you're still going to like it. That's really all there is to it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and maybe we'll get some more gameplays if I get back into the ground war grind. We'll see, and see you next time. And also, watch party this weekend COD tournament. Don't forget about that. That'll be fun.